It's Irish Zero here again. Second time doing this video because first time, like what happens a lot, first time didn't really go so well. Second time, I was going through some news stories. That's all I'll do today. I'll do news stories rather than having to, come up with material. And there's a video. It's kind of getting old now, even though there probably haven't been that many where people take a photo of themselves every day for a year and then they make a video montage. Apparently some artist, of course they're an artist, did it. He's from the US. He did it for 16 years. You might think, wow, that's pretty impressive. I'm calling shenanigans on it for two reasons. One, the video, like each picture almost looks too perfect. How his head is exactly in the same spot as like his hair and beard, all that changes. Two, he started this 16 years. He started this in 2000 or 98. There was no, like, the internet was there in 98, but there was no YouTube. There was no real way you could show this. And he doesn't really explain back in 98 what his thing, at least in the news story I read, he didn't explain what his idea of distribution was. He said, well, I just had a very good camera. But he didn't say how he was going to show this because there was no YouTube in 98. He couldn't really predict that this would have been a viable thing to show on the internet back in 98. So yeah, I'm calling shenanigans on it. I think there's a little bit of shenanigans going on. So that's done. What else? The game mural, and I mean gays in like actual terms, the things of two men. Mural that's in Dublin made the International New York Times, not the real New York Times, the International New York Times. I don't know the difference. I haven't bothered looking, but yeah, that made headlines, and people say, "Oh yeah, hey, Ireland's having this referendum that we've been talking about for years, but but America's only finding out now." Uh, let's see what other news stories we have. Do 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 do. See, there's Nickelback are wanted by Australian police for crimes against music. Brisbane authorities want them behind a few bars. Oh, man, sorry Australia, but you're losing me. You're really losing me. Your women look beautiful. It looks like you have a beautiful country, but seriously, you've things have got to change because you're just getting silly. Power interruption on Lewis. See, I didn't do these beforehand. You can tell there's no real research. I love this scare tactics that are happening now, and the kind of the attack ads and all the propaganda stuff that's happened for the referendum on both sides. Both sides are doing it. And of course, this always happens at the end of the election, where it's like, okay, everyone who we've gotten to vote is going to vote. Now, what we're going to do is try to stop people from voting. We're not going to gain any, but maybe we can get rid of some of theirs. Or people who are on the fence, we can just say, you know what, I'm not going to vote at all. So yeah, that's who said that? Don't be shocked by coffee. Yeah, slow news day. I did the news today on radio. It was a slow one. Journalist says that homosexuality was never a crime in Ireland. People say the dumbest shit ever. Uh, I love this one. Google apologizes after N-word king. Map search brings you to the White House. Apparently, someone typed in "nay, nay king," and it showed the White House. And if that worked, I think I actually did an edit. First edit ever. So here's to me. Other news stories: United manager Louis Van Gaal did a drunken speech. Bertie and the Kenny are being questioned about the banking collapse. So yeah, I'm not gonna look into them. So I'll do more research. But yeah, Prince Charles in Ireland. No one cares. I'll come back to Limerick next time. Next time he might come back to Limerick. Maybe he might be King Charles. So yeah, that's me reading the news and not really doing much with it. So and that's me for today. Tomorrow I'll do maybe talk about the referendum. Look at that, me getting all political here. Don't get used to it. Probably talk about the referendum because that'll be on Friday. So yeah, by Saturday or maybe even Friday night, country could be different. Could be a different country. Who knows? So so yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. I'll probably talk more about The Witcher as well tomorrow. You know, oh, referendum, Witcher, that whole connection. So until then, have a good one.